Pope Leo XIV is speaking out in a new interview. The topics range from the Vatican's controversial deal with China to the LGBTQ+ community, as well as his relationship with President Trump and the mission of the papacy. EWTN Vatican correspondent Valentina DiDonato has more.
Good evening, Veronica. This is the first interview Pope Leo XIV has given since his election in May. Elise Allen of Crux conducted it in July, but it was published Thursday in a new Spanish-language biography. It provided the clearest view yet of the 70-year-old American Pope's priorities in global politics and Vatican diplomacy. First on China, he spoke about the Holy See's power, sharing agreement with Beijing on the appointment of bishops signed in 2018. Saying, "I would say that in the short term, I will continue the policy that the Holy See has followed for some years now. And it's been several predecessors," but added, "I'm also in ongoing dialogue with a number of people in Chinese on both sides of some of the issues that are there." When it came to the conflicts around the globe, the pontiff took a very matter-of-fact approach about how he fits in. "I don't see my primary role as trying to be the solver of the world's problems. I don't see my role as that at all, really, although I think that the Church has a voice, a message that needs to continue to be preached, to be spoken, and spoken loudly." Being the first American Pope, the Holy Father says he is not going to get involved in partisan politics, and while he has not met President Trump just yet, he has spoken to Vice President J.D. Vance. "I talked about human dignity and how important that is for all people, wherever you're born, and hopefully to find ways to respect human beings and the way we treat them in the policies and choices we make. Obviously, there's some things going on in the States that are of concern, and we continue to look for ways to at least respond and raise some of the questions that need to be asked." One of the most sensitive questions in the interview: how will Pope Leo approach LGBTQ+ issues? Everyone's invited in, but I don't invite a person in because they are or are not of any specific identity. I invite a person in because they are a son or daughter of God. You're all welcome, and let's get to know one another and respect one another. At some point, when specific questions will come up, people want the church doctrine to change, want attitudes to change. I think we have to change attitudes before we even think about changing what the church says about any given question. He added, families need to be supported, and what they call the traditional family. The family is father, mother, and children. In Rome, Valentina DiDonato for EWTN News Nightly.